East Coast, West Coast, dirty South. For the ghetto.
Hey fam, it's your girl Mimi J, and I'm sitting here live in Atlanta with singer, songwriter, composer. I mean, he does it all. Hey Mykel, how are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm great. It's a little hot out here in Atlanta, but I'm maintaining.
Atlanta. Definitely hot out here.
Cool. Well, thank you for coming out and speaking with me.
Anytime.
Cool. So tell us, what's your story? Like, who is Mykel? How'd you get to this point?
Well, got to go back to the root of it all. You know, it started back in my hometown, Oklahoma City. And I've been singing since the age of 5 in the choir, church, you know, like any real singer. You know, most likely started in the church. I'm one of those, you know. And that basically birthed the whole evolution of, you know, who I am today. And, you know, I probably stopped singing in the church in my teens and basically wanted to kind of like pursue the whole R&B and secular music side of things, you know, real early in the game. You know, I was influenced by cats like, you know, the Jodeci's and, you know, cats like the D'Angelo's, the Maxwell's,
right.
You know, cool singers, you know what I'm saying? Like cats like that. So basically, you know, that influence led to me really taking it seriously, and here I am, like, you know, almost 10 years later, you know, grinding.
Right.
And just gonna keep it going.
Right. Okay. So, I mean, you're definitely not new to the music industry. You've been writing, composing. I know that you did a song with Nas.
Right.
How did you get into that? How did you get hooked up?
Well, man, I'm a real big fan of real hip hop. And a brother, one half of Dead Prez, you know, a revolutionary group with Dead Prez.
Right.
Real conscious group. They basically, we just, you know, basically meshed. You know, likes people that, you know, relate to each other, and they had a real good vibe. We basically started collabing in the studio up in New York when I would take my trips to New York. We basically linked up with those cats, and we would write music. And me and the stick of Dead Prez really just started really getting more musically, like we started really meshing more than the Dead Prez.
Right.
And when Stick moved down here to Atlanta, we just kept it going, you know. And basically, we wrote a record, we shot certain songs. We wrote this record like 2 years ago, and it was just that strong of a record, you know. And that's just a confirmation that we write timeless music, because, you know, for Nas to basically hear me on the record and hear us, you know, do the song, it was like, yo, I want that record 2 years later.
Right.
It's like, wow, okay. You know, so he was like, I gotta have the record. And the record is really one of those records that'll be around for a long time. It's just talking about certain elements, you know, it's just dealing with regular, everyday people around the world.
Right.
And basically, you know, Nas was like, I want the record. Stick was like, yo, he's gonna take it. And that's what happened.
So tell me about your solo project that you're working on. What's going on with that?
Well, again, it's another experience of mine, you know, just everyday living, you know, everyday loving people, you know, trying to love myself, learning how to love myself, you know, in the midst of all the different things that us as young black men have to, you know, go through, you know. Basically, it's a collage of, you know, self-love, me loving women, me, you know, basically, you know, playing around with women, running game, learning not to do that no more, you know, learning to like check myself where I need to check myself. Just my observation of you know, the black community and us as a whole, just us as a human race, you know, and different things that we go through, you know, the ups and downs, dealing with the war. I'm talking about the social issues about the war. I'm talking about, you know, love again, you know, intimacy, betrayal, you know, it's like a movie almost, you know.
Right.
And, that's how it came together.
Let's talk about Sent From Above. That's your new song, right?
Yeah, Sent From Above. Sent From Above. The way that song was birthed initially, my mother, she brung it out of me basically, because you know, again, I thought I was this cool cat, you know, and my mother used to overhear me speaking that terminology, referring to women as B's and hoes, just like every other cool cat, you know, cat who thought he was cool, you know, just be in a room cracking up with your boy, you know, just chopping it up and, you know, using the word very, you know what I'm saying, just nonchalant. And I basically, she caught me speaking on it, you know, and bringing up the whole bitch, whole word, you know, too much, to where she basically kind of like jacked me up, you know. So I had to really kind of reiterate, you know, my thought process when it came to that. And it birthed a song called "Sent from Above," aka Goddess. And basically it's about just uplifting women that are losing hope in brothers.
And that's big. It's big.
Basically women that are losing hope in the men. You know what I'm saying? And it starts with, you know, the music. You know, like music is very powerful. Music is very influential in what it can control the mind. So when you start using that in everyday music, you get a subculture of women that just basically just like, you know, all right, that's how y'all feel about us. So we're gonna really start acting like that. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
We're gonna really start acting like that. So, you know, I'm trying to switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I look at the song as, you know, hopefully it can uplift women. You know what I'm saying? And brothers it can uplift brothers too on like their thought process on how we referring to women.
Right.
Because I mean, you know, we you know, some cats could be this whole swag. We in the swag era right now where swag is the whole terminology used all the time. And I think it's the whole swag thing. Like you could have so much swag to you lose yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you look stupid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to be so swagged out. You know what I'm saying? You just you don't know who you are anymore. You know what I'm saying?
You're definitely right.
You can lose yourself in it, man. So.
All right. Well, would it be too much if I asked you to do a little snippet of your song?
No problem.
Okay.
All right. They say that a woman brings joy to a man's life, and I can truly vouch for that, 'cause unexpectedly, but right on time, baby girl, you appear to warm up my heart and fill my empty soul. I got so much respect for you, shawty, couldn't imagine me turning you down. You ain't no hoe, you ain't no trick, you ain't no slut, you ain't no bitch. Girl, you a goddess sent from above, a Nubian queen. Come and show me love. You ain't no hoe, you ain't no trick, you ain't no slut, you ain't no bitch. Girl, you a goddess sent from above, a Nubian queen. Come and show me love.
All right, dopeness. I like that. Definitely. Where can we find that?
Well, I'm gonna have it up for free download for everybody in the world, you know, online at mykellive.com in about a week. And we can say that'll be the 26th. Yeah, next Friday it'll be up for free download on mykellive.com. That's MYKEL live. So that's mykellive.com. LIVE.com.
All right, good stuff. Well, thank you for coming.
You can check me out on the Twitter. Y'all can follow me on Twitter. Everything is Mykel Live. My Twitter is Mykel Live. My Facebook is Mykel Live. My website is Mykel Live. And whatever other, even on Last FM, it's Mykel Live. So you can go to any of those spaces basically and listen to the music, you know, and get a sample of stuff right now. If you want to just hear me, you know what I'm saying? You can definitely check me out.
Definitely. Well, check out Mykel Live. He's definitely all the way live. And I'm checking out. Thanks, Fam Fiend. Next time.
East Coast, West Coast, dirty South. For the ghetto. For the ghetto.